Israel's military released its first official summary of an internal investigation into its failures during the October 7th, 2023 Hamas attack. The investigation finds the Israel Defense Forces underestimated Hamas's capabilities, misjudged its intentions, and ultimately failed to protect Israeli civilians. The 19-page report covers much of what is already known. Hamas militants stormed the border, killing 1,200 people and taking 251 hostages. That ultimately triggered Israel's ongoing military action in Gaza. The investigation outlines how Israeli intelligence mistakenly assessed Hamas as uninterested in large-scale war, believing any attack would come with early warning signs. Because of this false belief, the military shifted its focus to other threats, such as Hezbollah in Lebanon, leaving its southern defenses vulnerable. Warnings about Hamas's preparations were either dismissed or never escalated to senior decision makers. The report highlights a culture of complacency within Israel's security establishment, pointing to a failure to challenge long-standing assumptions about Hamas's strategy. The military relied heavily on barriers and surveillance, but did not reinforce ground forces at the border. When the attack began, the Gaza division was quickly overrun. Israeli forces took hours to respond and days to fully regain control of border areas. The findings are putting pressure on Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, who insists an inquiry should wait until the war ends. Meanwhile, military leaders, including the outgoing IDF chief of staff, are calling for an independent investigation. Critics accuse the Prime Minister of intentionally prolonging the war to avoid being held accountable. Some Israeli forces are still operating in Gaza, trying to fully dismantle Hamas. At the same time, humanitarian agencies warn conditions for Gaza's displaced population are worsening as ceasefire negotiations continue. The Hamas-run Gaza Health Ministry reports at least 48,365 deaths since the war began. For more of our unbiased, straight fact reporting, download the Straight Arrow News app today.